Hello everybody, my name is Elenator and welcome back to Ultimate Minecraft Polyworld episode 368. We are on 1.12.2 pre-1. First pre-released. I fixed the paintings, hooray! And we're currently still working on this. I don't believe I ever finished up the rails. I still have a bunch of these on me. Probably made too much, but hey, at least that means I'll be ready for next time. Oh yeah, I also need the rails to fix this. I'll probably just increase the bridge. And yes, howdy Ian, welcome back. In fact, why don't I just do that? And then from here, well, I used to have these three, right? I think so. And so now, I'll need to test this, but I'll test it later. There we go. Now we have this little archway. I want to move the bed, though. We're going to move this a little closer. Boop. Alright, so, back to work. I feel better about that. It looked weird having the holes. So, we need to see what's not finished up top, because I don't remember. I believe we were working on the minecart track itself. The section up here. Oh, I remember the pistons. I want to get the pistons going in here. And I think, was I going to turn all of these into powered blocks or powered rails? I think so. I feel like I was. I wanted the absolute guarantee that I was going to roll off. Howdy, howdy. Yes, I'm finally streaming at the correct time this day. It's not a late stream. Party potato. We have a new heater fully installed. Yay. It's kind of funny because we're not going to need it very soon. In a couple of days, it's going back to 80 Fahrenheit. Say a couple of days, but I think it's like next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, we're going to see 80 degrees again. I'm not at all surprised, but it's kind of funny we get the heater going. Anyways, that's all that. So now I don't have to worry anymore. Howdy, howdy. Welcome to the stream as well. Currently working on a villager transport system. I don't have the villagers yet, but I will soon. I need to figure out how I want to handle the door here. I don't want to use pistons. I'll probably just use an iron door. The reason why I don't want to deal with pistons is because... Oh wait, you know what? Hold on. What if I just did a lever? Alright, if that's the case, then I think I'll add one more minecart track. I'll put the door here on the back side because that way I flip the door. I get whatever villager I want right up here. Open the door. The minecart's sitting on right here, then I could zoop. Send them up. I know where a lot of the new folks popped up from. I recently released a video talking all about Polyworlds. And it looks like the algorithm said, hey, this is a good video. I'm going to promote it to people. That doesn't happen all too often, but every once in a while, the algorithm is nice to me. And so there's one of those times. Last I looked, about 90% of the people who watched it on the YouTube homepage and whoop, and the up next list. So that means people are actually interested. Yay! So much snow. School was canceled for you, right? Because of all the snow. There is, to no surprise, no snow here. Oh wait, did I do this wrong? Oh my gosh, I did this wrong. Hold on. Forward. Forward. Oh, that's not true. Just kidding. I did none of these wrong. Yeah, never mind. All of these are correct. They are all on the frontward side. Alright, coolio. Alright, I think now I'm all set. I'll live with just the one torch instead of two. That's nice. I'm sure it's still drivable. So say the people getting paid. Yeah, I think now I'm all set. In fact, I kind of want to test this real fast. Test my little minecart theory. And zoop, so if I just sit up here with the, well, I should say if the villager is in here and he's rolling, and he goes, wee, whoop, drops down, takes no suffocation damage, we're all good. And I don't think I can break a minecart while I'm in it anymore. Oh hey, it dropped me out next to it. It used to drop you up on top of the minecart, which meant when you fall, if you were in a 2-block space, you would take suffocation damage. Only half a heart, but that was not fun. But hooray, I'm playing release. Alright, I think now I'm all set here. So if the rails are done, I'll need to start working on how I want to establish the pistons. Oh yeah, I need detector rails. So I'll probably hold on to all of this for now. Oh no, I'm back at it again with an odd number of planks. That's when I went even. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna finish this. I want my even number again. Howdy to you as well. Alright, so that's stone. I don't have the slabs. Oops. I need to come back with a couple of those. Pretty sure I said back at it. Building again. Or again building. I don't know. Howdy, Hunter. I've been on roller coasters plenty of times. I've gone to amusement parks like Six Flags, Disneyland, Disney World. Hold on, there's another one. Universal Studios, Knott's Berry's Farm. Thinking anywhere else? Probably a couple other places that I'm not remembering. There was one place. We had a school field trip to the beach, and on the pier was a roller coaster, and I can't remember where that was. Back in the building again, Snapcute reference. One of these days I'll rewatch the Sonic fan dubs again. But I think to myself, 6 hours is kind of a lot. Do you know how many Doctor Who episodes I can get in 6 hours? Howdy, Paul, welcome back. Pretty soon it's not going to matter since I'm starting to run out of episodes. Hooray! Hold on, do the dirt. Detector rails. If it's 14 different villager segments, I'll need 14 detector rails. Why do I have so many? Alright, so powered rails, I don't need this much. I'll keep holding on to the regular rails because I'll need to fix up the other one. I've made insane headway. I started in November, I believe. 34, 35 seasons completed out of 40. Alright, let me move the book. Clean inventory is a happy inventory. Iron door, because that's what I was planning. It's so weird seeing doors stack because I'm not used to it. When you play so many old versions, that seeing stackable doors looks weird. Redstone. Oh, redstone. You know what? Here, maybe I will put these rails away for now, because if I'm working on the pistons, then I'll need mostly clean inventory. Farland's pictures were pretty good. You built a bridge of sorts on there. When did you say you built it? You were talking to me about it yesterday, but I wasn't thinking. I was not committing to memory. Alright, I'll hold on to some glass in case I want it for building. Keep the iron door. Alright, redstone. Redstone. I don't know how much redstone I need. I'll need a lot more torches, though. Because I plan on just building the regular block torch to get the power up to the piston. The pistons are over in Warehouse 2, Electric Boogaloo. Doors officially became stackable in 1.8. I say officially because you can always get overstacked doors through various means before then. But yeah, 1.8. Plus one reason why 1.8 is a better version than 1.7. And where are the pistons? They're beta 1.7. Oh, here they are. Well, I guess I needed the sticky pistons. 14, I believe. Oh, wait, I only grabbed 4 detector rails. Oops. My fault, needed more. Sun's also going down. We'll catch some Z's. We are not grabbing our Z's. We'll catch some Z's before we head back to the villager area. There we go. And a doink. Eyes turn red, you can go to bed. With all the traveling back and forth to and from the villager area, I might set up another fast travel method. The only thing is, once I get the villager area going, I don't know how much I'll be using it. I wanted to build the fake village however long ago, and then it was only within recent times that I thought to myself, how about I build an extension to it? Yeah, today we'll be plopping down the spawners because I just need to get the system finalized. Alright, so the easiest one to start working on. In fact, here's what we're gonna do real fast. We're gonna get rid of all the planks here because I want access to where I'm working. I'll put the planks back eventually. You know what I could do? If I really wanted to overcomplicate it, I could have another piston underneath here that will extend and retract this particular block. We'll see if I go for that. Skelly Bum's knocking me off of tall towers and other buildings in the sky. That's not fun. Alright, let me take my riot shield, or should I say my iron door. But the way I'm holding it, yeah, we'll go plop the door down before we get back to work. It'll free up another inventory slot. Alright, boop, there we go. So this way, the reason why I wanted the door on the outside is because when I have the minecart here, I want it right up against the door. And I'm totally not used to that sound. I wonder, can I hop the door? Oh, I can! Interesting. I was going to put cobblestone here, but looking at it, maybe I won't. Because I can always use this as a way to go. The zoop? I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, I'll keep the door open for now. I don't need to worry about anything moving in. Iron door, I should say, there was only one door sound up until, I think, 1.9. Oops, I forgot the slabs. I think 1.9 added different sounds for doors and iron doors. I want to change it back. I'm not sure as to why it's not changed on here. I'll need to, when I update to 1.13, I'll be going through and making sure all the old sounds work correctly. Because it's supposed to be utilized, but currently it's not. I'll need to consult my sound source. I'll need to verify full system functionality. But that'll be 1.13 because in 1.13 I'll have to overhaul the whole resource pack anyway. I call skeletons skelly bums because some other YouTuber used to do it. I almost want to say it was thanks Thea. Cannot guarantee. But I figured, you know, that's more interesting than skeletons. Everyone can call them skeletons. Boo, that's boring. Let's do something different. I don't know when I'll start working on Nerve HQ again. It's been placed on the back burner because there's been other stuff I'm doing. Alright, so now I have my detector rail, right? Boop. And it activates. Cool. I should say it detects because we have activator rail. So with this properly detecting its stuff, I just have to send that signal to the back here. And we do all of this. So what I'll probably do, because as I look at it, what I'm probably going to do is just carve out the whole underside. Do I have the ender chest on me? Oh no, where is it? Hold on. I kind of want that. But yeah, what I think I'll do is I'll just dig out the entire underside area down there. That way I have as much space to work on the redstone as I need. But we are going to go pick up another ender chest because my inventory is for sure going to fill up when I start carving all that out. Hope it's empty. We'll find out next time I place it down. I'm surprised I didn't place one down for this building project. Go, iron golems, go. Fight. No way! The slimes really do damage the iron golems. How'd that happen? At least some of them do. They changed spawning textures. Are you talking about 1.14 or are you talking about another snapshot? Is today snapshot day? What is it, Wednesday? Oh yeah, did the snapshot come out today? Because if so, whatever textures they change, I'm gonna say, I think I'll use something else. There we go. I did put it back. Unwise decision. I should have left it next to the bed. Alright, away we go. Have there been any news about a... Oh, never mind, not yet. Still too early. I was gonna say, has there been any news about when they estimate the release date? Well, then I think it's only the middle of February. And boop. One of these days I need to do something, make this look nicer, because this is back... Was it before we had stairs? No, it couldn't have been. Because if that was my redstone vault, the vault with the redstone lock on it, then that means that was already alpha 1.0.1, which would also mean we would have had stairs already. The oak log will have chunks beneath it. Maybe. I don't know. Because that's within the corner of the indev chunks. So we'll need to see what happens. Most of the indev area is going to end up with chunks beneath it though, when we hit 1.18. Unless this is all, well, I used a 1.17 data pack, which nullified all of that, which means every chunk in every chunk loaded in 1.17 will not have the additional terrain beneath it. Oh my gosh, it's come back to bite me. I totally should have filled this in. Yeah, well, too late. So, if I start here, we're going all the way until the other side. Oh, look at that lighting bug. Let's get torch in here. So I need to find... Oh, there's more water. Yeah, I totally should have filled the water in and not just cover over it, because now I have to deal with all of this. Oopsies. Yeah, I need to go all the way to where we have the other planks. What's the distance? Because if I'm looking for the wood here, after this, there's 2 blocks, and then we hit the planks. So 2 blocks. I'm gonna need another torch soon. Boop. There we go. So 2 blocks into planks, and I think there's 3 blocks of planks, right? Yeah, so this is as far back as I need to go. This should give me a good idea for the size of the area I'm working with. My only problem is all this water's in the way. So that means if the wood is here, continues. Yeah, I'll carve out underneath this section first. He's got to record, edit, and upload the video. It's not like instantaneous. I should probably have checked how far this pathway goes, because I don't currently know. Let's bring another torch in here, though. Not even, welcome back. Is that a grass block? The grass is already growing down here? The grass said, I'm growing, and you can't stop me. Spawn eggs contain faces. At what resolution? The original 16 by 16? Okay, hold on. How many have we passed? This is one, right? I think this is one. Hold on, I need to count. So there's 7 rows. So yeah, there's 1. Hold up. This is 1. This is only 5. There's 6. This is 7. Okay, so this is as far as we have to go. Unique designs for each mob. They really went all out for the... It's no longer color-coded. Oops. Oh, well, too late. I'll just keep digging this, because I still have more coal to dig. I guess this area shouldn't be too bad carve out. I'll just need to make sure that I keep all the redstone separate. And I still have to do something with all that water. Depending on what time we finish up the villager system over here, I might go back to the end and repair my stuff. My shovel and axe could use it. I'll figure out some way to recolor the original spawn eggs. That's not true. They're not the original spawn eggs. The official spawn eggs, because there was only for 1 or 2 snapshots that the eggs were hard-coded. I thought about bringing back those old colors, the original 11W49 eggs. I didn't think about it. I didn't think it was worth it. I will not be making a netherite version of the classic axe, the in-dev axe, and the reason is I'm going to be having a totally brand new armor and tool set as a replacement to netherite. I'll be making brand new HD textures for that, based on an old mod idea I had back when I was a wee lad, back when I was still in middle school. I'll go reference my old drawings for that. And let me fill all this in, because I have a lot of dirt and it needs to go somewhere. Oh, breathe. Just kidding, that's right, I don't have respiration. A respiration-free world on here. You know, would be one of those times where I could use a sponge, because this is a small enough area that a sponge would be able to help minimize the amount of water I have to deal with, and rapidly clear out larger sections. So I got rid of all of that. How much water is left that I have to get rid of? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, there's another one. You. Ta-da! There we go. A dry environment. The hotbar, the letters on my hotbar say Zelinator. Zelinator has 9 letters, and the hotbar has 9 slots, so I put 1 letter of Zelinator in each slot. Can't really see them now. You can only see the T. Yeah. Alright, so the detector rail should be underneath the very first slot. And I don't have my redstone because the ender chest isn't down here. Hold up, that means now I have to make another escape. We'll build a staircase. Decisions. Where do I want to put the staircase? I'll probably build it a couple more blocks this way. Oopsies. There goes some of my torches. That's alright. I'll probably just fill in the rest of this. Alright, there we go. Oop. Now we're good. Alright, let's grab all the torches that went and got washed away. Alrighty, so if this is where, here, I'll do it on this side. The planks is where the villager sits. It has the wall next to it, which means if I want a staircase right next to the wall, the earliest possible location would be right here. Question is, do I want it right next to the thingy though? I kind of feel like maybe doing it back here. Like, what if I had the staircase start somewhere around here? Once I fill all this in, of course. I could also try to make the staircase look a little nicer. Yeah, if I start right here, and then I go down to whatever level, this way I can have whatever sort of fancy entrance I want on this side. Oops. Let me get rid of that real fast. There we go. Perhaps one day Minecraft will bring out an option for finite worlds. Otherwise, all you really have to do is load up the area you want and then use an external editor to create empty space. Or, you know what you could also do? You could bring the, you just have to bring in the world border using commands. You could set the world border, and then that will prevent you from going out. It's not the world barrier, it's the world border. Alright, boop. So, I need to make sure... Oh wait, hold on, it's nighttime. The Zella moon is setting. I'll grab some redstone and see where exactly. Oh wait, hold on. If I'm gonna put the piston right here, then that means that's the block I have to go to. How far back do I need to go? Oh, it's only 2 blocks. Question is, do I want to carve out all these 2 blocks? Oh my gosh, I had all this extra dirt. Turns out, surprise, I need to fill in more than I thought. In beta 1.8, it was the world boundary. It was the world boundary from release 1.7 and earlier. Although 1.7 had an invisible wall. That invisible wall never really had a name for it. Yeah, it was the world boundary. The world boundary is separate from the world border because there are still ways to get past the world border in modern versions. But eventually you'll still hit the world boundary. You could use commands in release 1.3. 1.3, when it brought in the internal server, allowed the ability to use commands in single player. Alright, now I think I'm all set. The world boundary is supposed to be... I feel like there's around 256 blocks past. I don't know, it kind of varies. Alright, so that's where piston goes. Then let me also carve out 2 blocks on this side. I didn't expect to have a grass basement, but I don't feel like replacing the floor. The world used to be cut shorter until 1.3 when you could fly farther, because 1.3 removed the problem of getting stuck about 50 blocks. I think it was around 50 to 100 blocks past the 30 million mark. If you flew out there, you would get stuck at the very edge. And then they removed that getting stuck, or it happened to be part of the server merge that you were able to fly all the way up until 32 million. Once you hit 32 million, you would get kicked out of the world saying illegal position. Mojang didn't hate the Farlands. The Farlands were a bug that they fixed. And I've now realized I should not have put a torch there. Oops. I guess I'll put the torch here instead. Because I put the torch behind each one of these cobblestone pillars, but I'm going to dig up that space. World boundary is supposed to be 16 blocks out, but don't chunks... Is that right? Aren't chunks still generating... Change stance. Aren't chunks still generating beyond that? The world boundary officially stops, or I should say officially starts, whenever the chunks stop generating. And so they will go a little farther out. But the question is, I don't know how far because it's version dependent. But the world does not have emptiness at exactly 30 million. Oops. Oh yeah, this is supposed to be there. 1.4, they were still working on the internal server because it they fixed some things, but yeah, 1.4.4 in particular still had looming issues that get fixed in 1.4.5 and 0.6. That's all right there. I hear you, slime. Nope. Alright, I think now I have enough space to do whatever I want down here. So what we are going to do is grab the good old-fashioned cobblestone and drop down a block I don't have on me, redstone. What do you mean by custom worlds able to do that? What feature in particular are you referring to? Oh, here, let me grab all of this. Alright, so I'll start right here. Oops, just kidding. Oh wait, will I need repeaters? I will not need repeaters. Alright, cool, because the redstone will power the block directly. Oh wait, do we have... No, not yet. That's a later feature. Eventually, we're going to get the option to change between a singular block of redstone, singular dust piece, change between the cross and the other one, the full size. Oh, there we go. Oh, you're right. The generator. Talking about the generator itself, not the world boundary. Yeah, that feature was added in 1.8 through 1.12, which is very sad because that was only a few versions. When you look at the release history, and I think I'll need to go up top to do this. But yeah, I'll design one and then I'll go down and start placing all the others. Is that where the piston goes? That is where the piston goes. So this is, let's see, the question is, does that torch directly power it? The block that I don't have in my inventory. Can I reach? Yeah. Except that's kinda, oh wait, hold up. So, This is going to be fine because I've realized this is not exactly what I wanted. Hold on, you're telling me pistons don't work on, or I should say pickaxes don't have a speed change for pistons yet? Alright, well anyways, I realized I made a mistake because this is supposed to be farther back. Because I'm gonna have one block. I need a solid block before the cobblestone. So what I wanted, oops, did I get rid of the powered rail? Did I accidentally break it? By the way, what I wanted was this needs to be carved up because what I wanted was cobblestone. So now that that's powered, if I were to get rid of the minecart here, then it unpowers. So basically, I only want this blocked. I only want that to be covered if there's nothing here. So once I place down the minecart, the villager comes down and goes, "Wee," activates that, blocks off the top. No one else can go down there. Cool, this lined up well. I'll need to do some sort of covering for the backside here, but otherwise, this was not as expensive as I anticipated it to be. So what I'm gonna do is plop down dirt torch, which means it's kind of a waste digging all these holes to begin with, but oh well. The reason why I made minecarts on here darker is because if you look at the texture in E368, it was just this black U. And so I figured, well, if Notch wanted the minecarts to be black based on that original ugly looking texture, I guess I'll just make all the minecarts darker. And so I took the darker texture. I didn't want a full black minecart. I don't think that would have looked good. And so I made it dark gray instead. Okay, so I could do the torches for the second row. But I'll need to be up top when I get to the others. I know it's just a placeholder texture, but oh well. This makes minecarts unique. More unique than a diamond minecart. Okay, both of those were wrong. No, I'm indeed working with redstone here. Only a small amount of dust though. But here's what I want to do. We're gonna say goodbye to this because I want access back and forth. Were obsidian minecarts part of a mod at one point? Because that sounds familiar. Maybe I'm thinking obsidian boats. Obsidian boats was part of a mod that allowed you to ride across lava. Alright, what can I put away? All of that as I grab more. What do I even need? I think I already have everything I need on me. Alright, when the eyes turn red, you can go to bed. Although there's a building in the way. April Fool's update. Oh, there we go. Now we can sleep. And awakeness, Kurt J. Mack used to say. So let's see to get all of these in place. I need to get that cobblestone, though. Howdy, Rye. Welcome back. I do not have space back here. I'm going to have to tear down this entire wall by 1 or 2 blocks. Were the rolls initially not colored? Alright, and boop. Which one was it? Somewhere back here. This is the one that I'm missing it. Alright, so I wonder, can I reach? I guess if I'm standing back here. Oh, cobblestone, I'll take that. Oop. I kind of wish when I did this, it would put the torch on the block, but it doesn't place the torch on the block. It places it next to it. Places it on the side there. Yeah, I guess I'll just pillar up. Once I get this side complete, then I'll go and do the other side, because I know I'll have to dig it all up. I remember the Love and Hugs April Fool's version. That's one of the ones I played. I've mostly found a way to upgrade to 1.13 to answer your question, howdy, welcome. I just need, it's currently a manual process on selecting the area where chunks get deleted and replacing it with copies of those chunks. And why are these all on? Oh, it's because I don't have the bottom torch yet. Oh, I see, so the row color is independent. I see. Oops, I didn't do that side. So the top section of all of these is completed. Let's head down real fast and place the last of those torches. And I still need the stone slabs. I gotta fix the corners. I'll do that when we do final polish, like when I'm adding whatever sort of cover, because I don't really want to see those torches. And if everything down here is dirt, I might as well replace this one with dirt as well. Alright, so it should be those two. That's not right. It's a 3-block gap, not 2. Once I have a good method of upgrading a 1.13 world, or I should say upgrading a 1.12 world to 1.13, I'll be updating my guide series about that. Because that's on the to-do list, along with something else that I can't remember. I would need to look back. Excuse me, torch. There we go, that sounds how it's supposed to be. I don't recommend playing 1.13 snapshots. That's not true, there was one of them. One of the snapshots was interesting because it had lava pools generate in the nether with stone. I still have not yet decided whether or not I'm gonna use that version on here, but we'll see. Excuse me, torch. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Here, I'll put the dirt first. That's another torch I'll need to plop on down. Alright, there we go. If you're gonna play snapshots, then oh boy, that'd be certainly a lot to cover. One of the reasons why I didn't want to do snapshots is because then there'd be all sorts of variables taken into account, plus any potential problems that can occur. We're gonna ignore whatever happened in survival test. That was totally my fault. Totally my fault, but I have since learned from that experience. Alright, now I think I'm all good down here. So we'll be shaving off a whole sliver of the mountain. And for this, I'm gonna steal stone. In survival test, my block museum flooded with lava on multiple instances, and I also had another giant lake occur, and then that lake turned into a lava lake. No, that's not true. It was a lava lake. I had a giant area turn into a lava lake, and then it got covered in water and turned into a regular lake. And so, oopsies, but it's okay. There are also various creeper holes at the bottom of cliff faces because creepers, when they die, they explode and deal block damage. Which means, once you have a creeper in your world, an explosion is unavoidable. But, oh well. What I'm doing at this moment is I'm working on the villager storage system, particularly the part where if there's a villager in the slot, do not allow any other villagers to attempt to be placed there. So once the villager is where he needs to be, he activates a detector rail. That detector rail powers a piston that prevents any future villagers from entering the slot. I guess I'm making a trading hall, although it's more so. Is that the modern day terminology? Because if so, then yes. I don't know what kids these days call their villager trading stations. This is probably, in fact, I'm certain this is the first trading post I've constructed for my own world. Every other villager I've traded before, I usually just kept in a little hole I dug where I found them. This is the first time I'm allowing for up to 14 villagers in one area. Alright, I think that might be it. Oh wait, can I reach? I cannot reach that center cobblestone, but I can reach the top one from here. Whoop. The player is the most evil mob, hands down. Deforestation, destroying mountains, stealing the resources, all the ores down below, and never putting anything back. The villager usage of various activities. Iron golem farms, mob farms. In the world, the player is the enemy of Minecraft. I'm going to say 1.13 is very experimental. In what sense? It feels like a completed update, other than if you ignore the whatever technical problems arose and performance. Otherwise, it feels like a rather complete update. Alright, I think now I'm all good. I'll need a bunch of minecarts to test, but I'll make the minecarts as I need them. So now I just need to plop down the pistons and make this look nicer. Minecraft will always be a finite game because we're running it on finite hardware. We will never get truly infinite Minecraft. And why can I not place that there? Did I do this wrong? Oh wait, there weren't supposed to be torches on this top block. Certain villagers might be aware of my presence. I visited a few of them on this world. My first village that was inhabited by people is over in my beta 1.9 area. Minecraft does not have practically infinite. It has... I guess it would be practical, because there is no practicality in taking over an entire 60 million by 60 million Minecraft world. Us as humans will not live long enough to do so. Alright, there we go. Alright, I think now oh wait, hold on. I need torches. I need to prevent bad guys from popping up here. Alright, I feel better. There currently are no villagers on the world border. There are no villagers at the world border until you load up the village. Currently, on this world, villagers are not there. So the way I see it, villagers you have not encountered don't know about you. It's not 30 million by 30 million, it's 30 million in each of the 4 directions. The Minecraft world is 60 million squared. Alright, let me just make sure that down here is all nice and lit up because I don't want anything spawning in it. Alright, last one. There we go. Alright, I feel better. Hooray! Redstone dust. Totally advanced system down here. But it works, and that's all that's really required. You know, since I am down and looking at all this, how hard would it be to put a piston here? I think the piston would need to be up top. The only problem is I'd have to separate that piston from this one. Yeah, using customized world chunks are still vanilla. Yeah, sorry, I missed the question. It's still vanilla generated. I didn't really specify multi, was it generator type? I'll need to come up with a precise term for it, because it's not multi-platform, but it's not just the default terrain type. There's one thing I also didn't include was amplified or super flat terrain. What happens then? One thing I also forgot in a video that I didn't realize until a couple days ago. I totally forgot about the Sky Islands terrain in beta 1.9, the pre-release 3 bug. Oopsies. So yeah, I missed a couple things. This thing with multi-generators, it's all, any Polyworld is a multi-generator world because terrain generator is our basis. Alright, let's think. There's not infinite because each slider has a maximum value, a minimum and maximum value, even if you have to manually type it in. So it's not truly infinite, but the possible combinations is on the whoopsies very extreme end. So let me head home and probably leave this here. Otherwise, yeah, I'll just put the planks back. Cover all of these. I do not intend to deal with all that. But yeah, I wasn't thinking about that sort of knowledge when working on it. There could be something like a non-default generator. Because one thing that I also intentionally did not include, because then it would have made things more complicated, was on console edition, you have different options for, I think it's biome scale. There's biome scale, and there's something else on there, some other slider, and it's like default, small, and normal. Not the world size, I already know about that. But something with biomes and the terrain itself you can modify on later versions of console edition. And I didn't want to deal with the different possible combinations of what happens on there. And so the video itself primarily talks about the default generator for each platform. And so what happens when you go beyond the default generator, I didn't really touch upon. Howdy Potato, welcome back. And we have a problem, because this is not meant to be a dirt chest. This is supposed to be dirt type materials, coarse dirt, podzol, and grass. I am running out of space for dirt. Yeah, I think it was one of the better ideas to leave out any sort of customized world generation, because I wanted concrete numbers, and that is the form of it gets complicated to the complicated degree. Yeah, Vin, Potato's currently talking about the story he was working on recently. Lore for a story, but if someone was talking about lore for the Minecraft world, it was not him. Alright, let me grab all the goods here. So I put the wood back. The last thing I'll do, you know what I didn't do though, that I keep forgetting, but we're gonna do now? We're gonna come back here with a couple of slabs. I think I'll leave the bed though, but we're gonna come back here with a couple of slabs and finally fill in the last 2 blocks here because, oops, my fault. So what I'm thinking for this, what if I made something a little bit different and just covered each block face with stone? I don't know. Well, one thing I do know, we're gonna have to dig this up. This has got to go. In fact, what I'll probably do is start it maybe here, and then sort of round the corner a bit. Hold on, let me grab some more of that dirt. I don't know, just seeing the 90-degree angle doesn't really fit with the terrain. Were you telling me about the cartoon you were talking about? I feel like you were. Made mention of it. I think I want to ask, so, who's the animation studio? Knowing that you probably don't have one. One generator per chunk in the world. You know, I didn't think about that. I should have included that. As of right now, with the 60 million by 60 million world, there's a number for that, because you would just have to take 60 million squared. No, 60 million divided by 16 squared. Alright, so we're looking at, now we have the space. I'll keep putting the stone down, and we'll see how I feel about it. This will add some depth, but I don't know if it adds good-looking depth. I'll need to do the same thing with the piston, but I'll do that from the top side. Hold on, what if... Nope, I can't do that. One of these days, it'd be cool if we got crawling that didn't require the forced player state. A crawling button would be nice, but that crawling button is going to fit within the argument of, well, how would you do this on mobile? Of which my response is, get rid of mobile from Bedrock. But that's still another day. I don't know how long, because I was definitely feeling tired of the amount of effort required for the most recent analysis video. One day in the future, though, I'd like to make an analysis video for why Bedrock should exclude mobile. Whoop. Yeah, including customized worlds, I should say discussing them, would be more advanced than what the target audience, the expected viewer, would likely be able to work with. I try to keep all my explanations as simple as possible to be accessible. And at that point, that gets really math heavy. This is not a game theory video. This is not a The Science video either. Yeah, sticking to the default terrain generator is the majority of people. Accessibility. Also didn't want to keep the video too long. I think 7 minutes is a good length for it. If it was going to end up over 10, I feel like it would have been longer to watch. Harder for some people to observe. Alright, let me grab some dirt. Oopsies, hold up. Running out of inventory slots. And I don't have space for coal. That's alright. Someone's probably made a 4K mod. That was still regular Java, right? Shouldn't be too hard since it'd be a very small game to decompile. Do I still have coal ore? You're right, I do still have it. There we go. I was thinking in my head I already placed it. Yeah, there we go. That's what I was wanting to do. Let me redo the lighting real fast. Plop this down. Yeah, I did see that you talked about the short animation on paper. Yeah, good start. There have been multiple animations I've done all on paper, but that's because I'm better at drawing on paper than drawing digitally. So, take that, modern animation industry. I'll do my own thing. I've thought about making a follow-up video to the Polyworld, but it wouldn't be anytime soon. I'd want to wait around a little bit, because I'd want to make sure that my current one does everything it needs to. And so at some point later down the line, I'll make a follow-up discussing various other factors. Ultimate Polyworld Iceberg. I've kind of started, not really on an iceberg, but I have a document. I have an Ultimate Minecraft Polyworld document, and it includes on there the history, my entire history with Polyworlds, going all the way back to 2014, I believe, with my Alpha Beta world. And I need to update that because I last updated it when I first started working on the Polyworld explanation video, but I need to update that I finished the explanation. To the cord? What cord? What cord are you referring to? What do you mean Polyworlds became mainstream again? I don't know if they were mainstream before. They've gained popularity over time, but I don't know if they've hit mainstream at status. Oh, Discord. I've thought about it. I haven't done so yet, but I think I will. It is a detailed document, and so has a lot of history on there. I know I shared it somewhere in public spaces. Maybe I just put it on my YouTube community tab. I don't know, we'll see. The spike in 2022, I thought it was related to Farlands, and so that was, you saw, or I should say you saw, I was walking to the Nether Farlands at that time. I will say though, there was indeed Polyworld spike in 2022, and I will take credit for that because I started UMP in October of 2021, and then Method started his series a little bit after that, and Griffin started his series because of Method. And so from there, it started branching off other people. And so 2022 to 2023, there was an increase because of that. It's not a new concept, but the increase of attention, I will unofficially take credit for influencing. Thankfully, in terms of Method series, as of right now, when I last checked, his primary Polyworld series, the 214 episodes, are still available. I think they're public. You'd have to look on his channel. But I was last on there a couple weeks ago and they were public still. Yeah, we'll catch some Z's. I'm probably not including the incidents in regards to talking about the document. Going back to the older comment, we have good stuff on there at least. And so yeah, kind of interesting how Grandpa Buggy, he did start his series in 2019, but I don't know when it started gaining popularity. Although I will say, because it started in 2019, the early versions kind of zoomed. Alright, I think now we're all good. So I have some sort of design that's not just pillars of stone or cobblestone. I never watched Evo SMP. That one was also around earlier, right? Yeah, 2017. I think there was also Minecraft 10 years later. I can't remember who was in charge of that. Yeah, I remember that one, or was it 10 years ago? I think it was 2YA, 2 years, or 10 years ago. Or TYA, I can't remember. Anyways, that one I know also started around 2019 because Minecraft started in 2009. I can't remember. It might have been Steelcat. I don't remember. I do not know Spanish Chair. That's a name I don't think I've heard of before. Yeah, I know there were a couple series going on. 2017 was a pretty good year to start because, well, here, I'll say 2018 because throughout 2017 and into 2018, there were quite a few old versions that were found. There were many, many versions of classic InDev and InchDev that were found and made available in 2017 and 2018 again. And so that filled a gap or filled a lot of the gaps in the early versions, which meant starting a Polyworld in such versions was more feasible without being limited to only a few versions of each. Alright, let's see. So let me put away more of the redstone torches. Or I could probably put... You know what? Hold on. I will need to grab my rails again. Yeah, I'll put away the torches. Oh, hold up. Cannot forget the slabs again. Yeah, I could start cleaning out my inventory, which includes the torches because I think I'm done with the redstone. Oops, done with the redstone part. Probably put away the building materials. Griffin and his Through the Ages. I know it's gained a fair amount of popularity. It may not be very far along, but I know quite a few people like it. I never watched Green. Did Green have... Or what, in regards to older content, are you referring to of his? Alright, so let me put away the cobblestone as well. I didn't know about Grandpa Buggy until after I was already talking with Method because of the 100th episode, the server on Through the Journey, or Minecraft the Journey. But yeah, I already knew about Method from before then because of Craftology, and I got in contact with him about playing some of the recreations, some of the recreated versions. And so because I was at that point, that's not true, I still am. I like to consider myself still a trusted member of the old Minecraft community. And so he was willing to share the recreated versions he was working on. Alright, let's think. I'm looking for rails because we're gonna work on fixing up the system. Good luck, Potato, on what you're working on. And I've thought, as a semi-serious video in regards to 100 Days videos, I thought about making a not-so-serious 100 Days video, kind of making fun to all the other people who make 100 Days videos. But then I think about it, and it would be very ironic if somehow that video does indeed skyrocket in popularity, because then it proves my point. It proves why so many people do it. But yeah, I've seen a few of them. I like the slower paced ones. Dan Rob's Probs had a 100 day super flat series, but each episode was around an hour long. And so that one at a nice slow pace was easier to get through compared to others that are 20, 30 minutes. Those go zoom, and I don't like videos that go zoom. Yeah. So his series comprised of I think about 5 or 6 different episodes. And so that was a fair amount of time to get through, put on in the background while I was doing other stuff. Yeah, I don't know if I will take the time to ever record and edit a 100 days videos, but one day perhaps. Alright, let's see. I need to connect. Where's the rails? Right around here. I'll probably make a staircase. Alright, hold up. Post commentary. What do you mean by just post commentary? Man, who keeps trampling on my crops? Is it you? Is it you, buddy? Someone's stepping on the farmland here and turning it regular. In fact, didn't I used to have something else? If I planted it on this side, it's already gone. This world is on day 5,530. We've passed 5,500 days on here. This is a rather old world. I don't know how much real world time that adds up to, but you can do the math for that. How many days in one real life day? Yeah, someone keeps stepping on all the plants here. Hopefully it won't be as bad when I get the villagers around, but we'll see. Alright, oh, I see. I think I see what you mean by the commentary. When it's just commentary. 100 Minecraft days are 3 real life days? Is it 3 exactly? I guess so, because one hour... Oopsie, this went too far. 1 hour is exactly 3 Minecraft days. And so you would just do the math from there. Alright, so the rails are complete, but I don't know if this works yet. I might need to add more powered rails. In fact, I'm certain I'll need to add power rails here. I hear that slime, but we're gonna ignore him. If you ignore him, he won't do anything. I feel like I should also add more power rails on this side, but I think I already did it. I might make a clip compilation of this series. I could see myself doing that. Maybe one day in the future. Remind me in part 6 or something. I don't know, we'll see when we get there. I'll put the rails here. I don't know if this is necessary, but I'd rather get all the rails down first. 5,000 Minecraft days is 1,667 real life days. Is that right? Have I really spent 1,600 real life days on this world? Something doesn't sound right. 69.44 days sounds more accurate. You know, 100 days for April Fool's this year would be good. I do still need to make sure that I have another, hold on, what was it? What was that series? Minecraft, Reliving Minecraft by Venom. Need to make sure I get another episode of that out. Plus, more of Nolatrum's Nox series, his stories. So that's another Polyworld creation. A 100 days in Minecraft 4K. You'd have to keep track of the time yourself. I don't know if I could spend that much time playing Minecraft 4K when it feels like there's even less to do, or less that you can do compared to like pre-classic. At some point I'll do more NPC, I started the series, and now I have not started it. I started the continuation, and since I have more stories, more official stories, I gotta continue it at some point. All right, nine months sounds a little better, but I don't know. Where is that? Where'd that even put you there? Eventually, I'll have another 3DS world, but I need to complete my Android world first. I say I say complete, yet it's still on the early days. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the 130 world, I think. 100 days is 33 hours. Look at all this math. Hooray. I don't plan on doing a tour of the Android world until potentially when it's over. If I were to make a tour video now, it'd only be 15 or 20 minutes long because it only had 40 episodes. I don't even know when I'm gonna get back to it since I'm still thinking about having InfDev Plus be the series after this one goes on break again. Converted it into months? Yeah, I feel like you would time into months. Something went wrong. I'm looking around seeing if there's any bad guys, but I think I might be safe, because this would be a bad area for something to go wrong. Alright, well yeah, if the minecart track works from that end to the other, I'm safe. I just need to make sure that I can go back, then I can wrap up on the villager area. The last thing I'll need to do is place down the spawners, and probably fix the farm. Oop, where did you come from? Okay, that's a problem I need to fix. But it looks like we've made it. So I don't have to worry about doing the rails anymore, since I know they work. Party potato. Alright, let's make sure the zombie doesn't spawn. I guess good thing that I tested this at night. Hold on, that looks a little dark. There's probably some online calculator of Minecraft time to real world time. And achoo. You could also look at this another way. You could take one Minecraft day is 24,000 ticks, and you know there's 20 ticks in a second. There's another way to do math. So then you just need to calculate how many seconds. 24,000 times 5,530. Divide that by 60 to get seconds. Alright, let me... doink. I plop down the torches, we'll catch some Z's, and then we'll go from there. Now 5,000 is a good start for when you want precise math. The time is about to go up though, because we're looking at 5,531 now. Well, all your math is wrong. Plus 1 day. Alright, so we're looking at making sure everything's all complete, but I think I'm all set here, because I have the redstone completed for the pistons. I have the areas established for each of the villagers once they roll on in here. Yeah, I know sleeping resets the timer, but it's close enough. Alright, so yeah, or it doesn't reset the timer, it rounds up to the nearest day. Yeah, the redstone here is complete. I have the levers. This pathway is complete to make sure that no villagers will roll back. They do get stuck on the door, right? Even if it's open. Let me make sure, because I don't want it going out. Yeah, get stuck on the door. Cool. Alright, so I think I'm all set then. I'll steal that, thank you. Oh wait, can I? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we'll be coming back here with the spawners and the spawn eggs. I'm thinking probably just 3. In reality, I only need 1, but we'll make this village feel like a proper village. You know what? No, 2. I'll have 1 spawner over there and then another spawner over here. Yeah, the time for the day is not equivalent to the time of the world because sleeping offsets. However, Minecraft does keep track of exactly how old the world is, so that's unrelated to any sleeping you would do. I don't know what version that was added in, so it's not 100% accurate for this world, but Minecraft does keep track of the age of the world separately from the time of day. I can't remember what version. I looked into it, but I can't remember. Sometime in release, I believe. I think. It might have been something like 1.5. Alright, so yeah, I can clean out my inventory and prepare for the villagers. Those are not my rails. Alright, next is... I didn't place the slabs down. How dare I? I keep talking about these 2 slabs. Now I'm just starting to get annoyed with myself. Don't worry, soon, if I keep it right here in my hotbar, I'm less likely to forget. And wheat goes over here. I kind of wish I kept all the plants together, but the wheat is separate from carrots and potatoes, which is even more separate from where the beetroot is. Oh well. And oink. Yeah, I think I'll just hold on to this dirt because I'll probably end up needing it. I'll also need to toss the egg. Oh, I'm also getting hungry. Nom 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 nom. Yeah, Minecraft seconds, I should say Minecraft ticks are more accurate than Minecraft seconds. I think. Someone made a calculator precisely how long every tick is, I believe, compared to seconds, and comparing that also to real world time. Somewhere on the wiki, someone made this very complicated chart on there. That's mostly accurate. I say mostly accurate because I think they're based on how it's rounded. Some of the math is ever so slightly off. Hello. I kind of like the dark minecarts. I got used to them. Even though, yes, instead of being made out of iron, it's made out of wrought iron. And so wrought iron, you're looking at... If you're looking at regular home objects, that's stuff like the skillets, the all black skillets. The real heavy metal. Alright, I'm looking for... I was undecided on whether or not I wanted... Oh, that's cast iron? That's not wrought iron? What is wrought iron used for, then? Oops, my mistake. And that's why Minecraft only has 1 iron. That's not true if you count its different variations. Where are my zombie flesh? Yeah, I don't know the difference either. I was hoping you would enlighten me, but if you don't know either, then someone will have to take to Google. Cast iron versus wrought iron. Wrought is RW. Sorry, WROUGHT. And I needed the spawners. Spawners and the spawn eggs. Hold up, spawn eggs are in here. Particularly the villager ones. They're way up at the top. Alright, so if I said I wanted 2 spawners, we're gonna take 2 spawn eggs. Cast iron is melted and poured in a mold. That's why it's cast. Raw iron is worked by tools and not melted. Oh, I see. So it's manually created versus poured into the cast. That makes sense. Yeah, that did not mention material composition. So perhaps that is irrelevant. Take 2 of my monster spawners. Hopefully, we're gonna find out here whether or not spawners can be placed within the ground. You know what? I think I'll keep the spawner on the surface. Not above ground, but I will keep it in the floor level. Because I was originally planning on having the spawner be buried 1 block below, but then that'll minimize spawning location by keeping it 1 block higher. That will allow for a greater volume of which villagers are able to spawn in. So the last thing I'll need to do is find the good location for these. And we're also going to hope that pigs don't start popping up, because then the pigs are going to take over the farm. Oh wait, I need to fix the farms as well. I need to come back here with another ground tiller and get this all going again. Alright, so for 1 spawner, I think I'll put it right here. And so, boop, boop. What did I just say about the pigs? I knew it. Spawners try to spawn stuff as soon as you plop them down. Wrought iron. That was a terrible pun, but don't worry, I make terrible puns as well. Leaves lose transparency when they're far. Do you have mip mapping enabled? That sounds like a mip mapping problem. Turn mip maps off, but then you're gonna deal with the raw resolution of your monitor, which means it's not gonna look very good. It won't look smooth. Alright, so if I have 1 over there, I want to put another one over here, but where's the best spot? I guess it would be this area. Because I want them to be on 2 opposite sides. Boop. Aha, hey buddy. It's totally fine if this is a densely populated village. I got no problem with that. Yeah, that's also why I have the iron golems in here. 50 milliseconds versus 3.6 seconds. A Minecraft tick has never been 3.6 seconds. Maybe that's how long it takes to save the game. How long its autosave is. But yeah, now we wait for the villagers. And did that guy just change his profession? I could have sworn that was a like a butcher, and now it's a librarian. Hey buddy. Man, why are you a Fletcher? I don't have any string. Oh yeah, what about you? You're a cartographer. I don't know how much paper I have left. I feel like I'm low on paper. I did not at all see today's spawn egg changes. Oh, buddy, I need you. Hey, can you... oh, wait, no, I don't have spare minecarts. This is my dedicated minecart. That's called entity.minecartwritable.name. Hey, buddy, don't go anywhere. No, I have not yet fixed the arena. I'm gonna do that soon, though. I said before 1.13. Alright, let me go get another minecart dedicated to this villager. In fact, I'll bring 2. 1 to place it down, and then I'll bring another minecart to get it loaded. As someone not at all familiar with Digimon, I have not seen... I do not know what the Digimon eggs look like. I have no idea what the Minecraft wiki's talking about then. The wiki's been wrong before. There's been plenty of incorrect information on there. Yeah, I do not know what it's referring to. I don't know why the iron doors don't use the old sound, but the oak doors do. Alright, so I'll come back with... In fact, you know what I could do with minecarts as well? I could leave them there. They're all called entity.minecart. Oh, nope, not all of them. Those are regular minecarts. This one I must have broken somewhere. Oh, wait, hold on. Isn't this minecart the duplicate of this one? I think that's what happened. Yeah, let me grab all of these. So what I'll do with these minecarts is I'll leave them in a chest, And I know I already used up my last chest. So I'll use or I'll make another chest and then I'll leave the minecarts over there. Because that way, whenever there's a villager I want, I just have to get him where he needs to be. And whoop. Yeah, y'all talking about the new spawn eggs. I'm kind of wanting to know what they look like. Alright, here's just one downside to what I currently want to do with the villagers, and that's how do I get the villager into the area he needs to be? I feel like trying to push him will prove to be unsuccessful. But one thing at a time. I have the butcher, and so as long as he stays right where he needs to be. Well, let's head back. Time for a test of full system functionality. But I get the feeling I'm gonna have to put rails down. Run rails through the village. That way, I just need to get whatever village is closest to it. Come on, Chunks, render! Why are you so slow? Oh, 3.6 Minecraft seconds. That's understandable. Alright, where do you think the butcher went? Alright, sorry, excuse me, torch. So, in here, let me grab one. Entity.minecart writable.name, and then the rest of the minecarts can go in there. So all I have to do is get you, sir. Are you gonna do what I want you to do? The answer is probably no, which is why if I set up rails throughout the village, maybe if I had a rail going along the path. Come on, buddy. If I had a rail going along the path. And he's off! Hooray! Time to see if it worked. Hold up, I need to. There we go. A little bit of hassle. Howdy, Henry, welcome back. So let's see, is he right where he needs to be? The slabs. I remembered. Hooray. Zelinator story arc completed. So if I'm correct, he got stuck. I'm not correct. Buddy, why are you stuck? Okay, he's not stuck anymore. Oh! Wait, no, hold on. Why is he bouncing back? What? What is this madness? Why is he moving? This is not a powered rail. It's not supposed to be bouncing back. Don't tell me villagers know how to control minecarts now. There's no way they're that smart, right? Come on, buddy, get over here. I can't trade with you when you're that far away. Oh my gosh, what went wrong? Everything worked up until... Okay. I guess they're gonna be moving around a little bit, but yeah, let me do some trading with this guy to make sure he sticks around. I want to say villagers have their own... Or I want to say villagers don't normally despawn. But yeah, I want to trade with him to make sure he sticks around. He shouldn't be out of the minecart because he's moving around. They typed 3 times, didn't show up. YouTube didn't like you, I guess. Every once in a while, YouTube says, I'm not going to allow any of your comments. I don't know why, but oh well. Yeah, I guess I do indeed have a minor oversight. Because that villager is not meant to be moving. Alright, let me grab... What did I say I need? Oh yeah, raw bacon. We're going to see how much trading I could do. Because I don't have much use for all the raw bacon I currently have, now that I have fire aspect. I'll just, boop, steal all that, thank you. I guess you can't really steal from yourself. Put back those 2 cooked bacon, though. Free up an inventory slot. Oopsies. Also put this away, free up more inventory slots. Alright, so we have a little bit of time to figure out what exactly to do with the villager, because I don't know why he keeps bobbing back and forth. The whole point of the slope was to prevent them from getting stuck at the edge there. So I have no idea why he's still moving. Unless it's some sort of math problem with the powered rail. Oh yeah, speaking of, I'll need to verify. Wait, the only detector rail I have is this first block. Alright, stay there. Let's do some trading. Oh wait, I don't have an easy way to get the XP. I guess it'll hop the wall. Yeah, the only detector rail I have is that first one. And I have no idea why he keeps moving around. Because he is in the minecart, right? Because it moves, and if I shipped him all the way over here, then he moved along with it. This is what happens when you go based on concept and not based on what other people have done. Come on, buddy, get back here. It really is like he's trying to get away from me. I wonder if this is going to get fixed in the future. Hey, if I put a door right here, do you think this would count? If this would count as a little safety area? It will try to convince the villager to go to the door. I might try that. Keep it open. Like, this is a 2-block tall space. If I just put the door here, I'd need to put it on this back side, or else it would look odd. Yeah, come on, buddy. Still got more trading to do. But yeah, I think I might come back with a door. At least that way when it's nighttime, the villager will attempt to go to the door. Unless that's considered the safety area. The only problem is my whole system of blocking the top off when there's a villager down there is no longer functional because I don't have detector rails. Oh, hold up. Get back here. Oh, you know, I didn't even look at what his future trades are. I know butchers are good because I have plenty of raw bacon. But yeah, we're going to come back with doors, and we're going to hope that convinces the villager to get closer, because I don't want him at the far side. He knows what I did to him. He knows I sent him away from the village. And so it's like he's trying to get home to his home village. The only way to verify whether that's true or not is to send another villager onto the opposite side of the track. In fact, maybe that is what I should do. I think before I do that, I'll make a few more minecarts, because we only have a few over there and there's up to 14. Alright, let me spend the iron while I'm in this area. You want to know what's a coincidence? I have 31 levels of XP and I have 31 torches on me. I try not to have odd numbers, but before anything happens, I did think that was interesting. Alright, so this will be +9. Is that going to be enough? I don't know how many minecarts I need. Oh wait, hold up. I don't have the space for this. Hold up, let me put away some of this raw bacon. I don't think I'll be able to trade all of it. Man, I wonder if other people got hit with YouTube saying, sorry, I'm not sending your message, because everything went quiet. I don't know if everyone just stopped talking at the same time, or if YouTube hit all my viewers. Because that happens every once in a while. Yeah, let me plop all the minecarts in the chest and get ready to send another one of his buddies over here. I'll need to adjust the levers to make sure that they are sent. In fact, I think the only lever I'm going to change is the first one. The one that splits between left and right. Got hit with it yesterday. Sad times. What are they looking at? Is there a cave down here? There are plenty of caves down here in the in-depth chunks. Yeah, I think the iron golems are trying to reach them. They're not very good on pathfinding. They only know the direct path. I wonder why they could see through walls, though. I feel like iron golems should not be able to do so. Alright, flip that switch. That should flip the track. Even if not, let me also verify that one's set. Yeah, I don't know what YouTube's dealio, but other people, Method as well, his streams, people have said on there that, myself included, that every once in a while, YouTube just stops sending all your messages, and I don't know why that is. Yeah, certain keywords are blocked, I know that for sure, but if every singular message stops, there's some other problem going on. Alright, there we go. Now I have plenty of minecarts. So let's get the next one ready. I don't know if I'll be able to push one over here. Alright, buddy, come on. You, sir. I don't want another worker. Depends on how much I don't want him, though. Yeah, I'll let the villagers stick around for now until it feels like we've hit maximum capacity. You know, I should probably stick around towards the other spawner. You know, here, I'll take the cartographer. You have some good stuff, right? You have maps. Do you happen to know if it's one or the other when it comes to... Oh, it's turning nighttime. Do you happen to know if it's one or the other when it comes to... I don't need Bane of... Oh my gosh, 50 emeralds for Bane of the Arthropods? That's terrible. Yeah, do you know if it's one or the other when it comes to the treasure maps? The... what is it? The Explorer map for... the thingy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sleep. If it's this Explorer map for the buried treasure versus the Explorer map for... There we go. The Explorer map for the other one. Oops, where's my... I had the bed on me. Oh, the treasure maps? Because there's the Woodland Mansion one. Oh wait, there's also the Ocean Monument. Ocean Monument... Maybe it's Ocean Monument versus the Woodland Mansion. Maybe those are the Explorer maps, and the treasure maps are the buried chest, which makes them separate. I don't know, it doesn't matter. Either way, if I want another cartographer in the future, once they have the new map types, I can always get another one. It may take a little bit of waiting, but let's see, are you still inside? Yes, sir. Come on, buddy. Let's go out. It's a nice, bright, sunny day. Let me also consume some bacon real fast. Sorry, I'm getting the bacon particles on your face. Hopefully you like bacon too. I thought the cartographer was the only villager type to sell the different maps. Come on, buddy. Come on. Boop! Go, go, go! Alright, let me get another minecart down. I could not pineapple my way out of that sneeze. Alright, if I'm correct, this guy should have been sent to the left side. So we'll see if it's the same problem and he wants to stick around on the back slope. Yeah, this is a design problem. It's not the villagers trying to go in that direction. It's that they just straight up don't know how to handle this. Yeah, I don't know why this is a problem. Oh, wait, hold up. Time to trade. Still want to only do... Oh, wait, hold on. Let's see. Other than that, what else? What else do we have here? Ooh, you want to buy coal? Why does a butcher need coal? I was about to say, howdy, Vin, welcome back, but you've been here. Teehee. People have said my voice works well for a lot of different things. Which is why I think it also worked good to narrate my own video. My own Polyworld explanation video. Come on, buddy, get back here. So, I don't know why they really like living on the slope there. But I'm not going to do another villager to test that. So yeah, I'll flip that switch as well. And then the third villager. I don't know what it'll be, but we'll put it on this side. We're probably not going to get another villager today. I think we're going to head back to the end. Are you done? You don't want to buy any more raw bacon? See, it kind of works. Sometimes he lives on this side. Yeah, I could sell him chicken, but I'll do that later. This is not meant to be another trading episode. But yeah, we're going back to the end because I want to repair my axe and my shovel. Yeah, it's functional enough. The villager trading post works well enough, other than I don't know why the villagers want to stay in the back corner on the slope. The whole reason why I made it a slope and not just a regular flat piece is to prevent them from sticking in the back. That way they would always roll forward. And somehow villagers know how to control a minecart to the point of, nah, I don't want to do that. So we'll see. Yeah, it's functional enough. Oh, in fact, I can also update the bounty board. I'll update the bounty board before we leave. Because if I do it later, I will forget. Like those slabs. So I can put away the ender chest, I can put away my rubies, and then we'll go to the end. And hopefully we'll be there and probably come back in less than 15 minutes. Because I've realized we're coming upon the end of the day here. See, how am I doing on rubies? 8 plus 7. 15 plus my 36 blocks from all my previous trading. And I may or may not have taken advantage of that duplication bug, where, well, not really bug, it's more so forcefully crashing the game when using the crafting grid in 1.12 pre-1. And so I took advantage of that and made multiple shulker boxes. Shulker boxes and the emeralds. Yeah, let me head over to the end and away we'll go. I finished covering the pathway, right? I think I did. I set up the border and the cover. Hopefully we're not at the Enderman farm for too long. Wait, hold on. I said I was gonna forget if I leave now. I have to go and update the bounty board. Once I wrap up on the bounty board, then we'll be going to the end. I say today was a good day though. Lots of people showing up. Good conversations about math, redstone, other stuff I'm not thinking about, Polyworlds. Yeah, let me find where it is, because somewhere on here I put fake village. I can mark that as completed now. Okay, all of that's in progress, or all of that's mostly completed. Here it is, man-made village, in progress. I can mark that. Oopsies. Was there anything back there? Oh, it doesn't matter. If there was, it would just be another sign about this. So yeah, I can now mark this as completed. Hooray. Alright, what were you talking about? Your first world? Old Minecraft worlds, back when you first start playing, those will always feel better compared to, or you will always remember them as better than what they are. Unfortunately, my primary creative world that I played from 1.2 to 1.4, I'm really sad because I did a lot of progress on there since that was my main creative world, and at that time I was playing primarily creative. Early on in my days of Minecraft, I did a whole lot of creative, and then unfortunately that world was indeed gone, and so, oh well. Yeah, the memories. That's why you remember it as better. It's because it's all when you first start playing, it's all brand new and whatnot. When you're discovering everything for the first time. Oh, hold up, my mouse is done charging. I can unplug it, I believe. Yeah, it's all about how you remember playing the world then. And so, as much as it would be nice to see my original creative world again, if I were to really look back on it, it probably would not be as cool as what I hoped it would be. Oh well. We had a few survival worlds that were seed-based. I wanted to do a survival island, but I never got far in those. I'd play for a fair amount and then move on to something else. I'm also still trying to track down that seed, that early release seed for 1.2 to 1.6. There was a channel I wrote down, I can't remember, but it did, or I should say, he made several seed showcases on there in that time era, so I'm gonna look through his seed showcases. Because I'm pretty sure the seed I'm remembering was featured multiple times. And so, if it was featured by multiple people, chances are it was a popular one going around, which means I have a good chance of finding it again if I look through seed compilations as opposed to individuals. Let's see, OBS says an hour, 15:25 seconds. So yeah, we have 10 minutes to get enough XP to have all our tools repaired. Man, this is so nice though. There it is. Taking this ice highway was a great investment. Come on, boat, where are you? There it is. Taking this ice highway was definitely a good investment. I did not mean to pick that one up. Get that empty. Is there anything here I want to take home? Oh wait, before I forget, I want to use my regular iron sword and not or I should say a regular iron sword and not not my primary sword, because this will make sure that I'm not using looting when I don't want to. And while I'm here, I might as well spend the lapis and the book. Well, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take 2 stacks of this lapis back home, because I am still thinking about expanding the lapis biome. Which reminds me, I also need to update the map. I'll take that. I don't know if I'll ever need these books, but this is gonna save time in the future for anyone who downloads the world, even though I don't plan on getting any more enchanted books. Unless there's an enchantment in the future that gets added that I might want. Yeah, how are we doing? I guess I'll leave the shovel there. Come on, Enderman. You know what I should have done? I should have come back here with a spawner, with an Enderman spawner. Because if I were to place the Enderman spawner up there, then that would be useful. That would increase the amount of Endermen. Yeah, don't tell me that's it. One of these days I'll need to speed this up, but it works enough. Oh. Here, how about if I switch over to the pickaxe? Instead of going for the most damage to the least, what if I start the least and go over to the most? Let me head down here real fast. I'll put away the ender pearls. Where am I going now? Because I have a lot of empty chests, but I also have a lot of full chests. I don't know if I'll do anything with these ender pearls, but I will continue to hold on to them. Someone in the future might want all these, especially if they're trying to get endermites, since I don't have any endermite spawn eggs. Yeah, maybe I will take some of the stuff back. I don't know how much more building I'll be doing over here. Nah, there might come a day where I decide that I do indeed want to build, and so it'd be wise to keep the resources here, since how long it takes to bring it all over. And this Enderman farm's going slower than I wanted it to be. Hello. When they spawn down here, they're still aggressive, but that's because they're aggressive towards the Endermite I have up top. Pretty sure I called it Enderman bait. But yeah, this is definitely taking longer than I thought it would. I didn't expect to be here. Or I didn't expect the Enderman to be so slow, but we might just live with that. Oh, hold on. Let me also put those away. And sweeping edge. Alright, cool. That pickaxe is done. We'll start repairing this one. There we go. Now a lot of the Endermen are starting to pop up. Hold on, means it's getting full up there. Oh, both oh wait, no, just kidding. 29. Does anyone else like playing with the item tooltips on? Because I always like seeing the exact durability my tools have left. That one's done. Now for the axe. Well, at this point, I'm not sure if I will finish in the next 10 minutes. I should say 5 minutes by now. You like tooltips, Tool? Yeah, I think they're very useful. Durability is the primary thing I use them for. I know it also says the exact item name, and NBT tags is on there as well, right? Was it this one? Yeah, I know the number of NBT tags is also on there, but I tend to not utilize that. It's the durability, and I can totally understand not playing enough modern versions. I want to say the feature was added in 1.5? Somewhere around there. I think that's also the time where they started implementing additional... around the time they also implemented additional debugging stuff. Hello. There's a problem. Y'all don't belong here. It's F3 plus H. So if I were to say F3 and Q, this is all the current debug stuff here in 1.12. Since it's a newer feature, newer meaning 1.5, since it's a newer feature, there are only a few worlds that I end up using it on. Yeah, someone who likes numbers, knowing the exact amount of uses I have left on there, I find useful. Come on, Enderman. I don't have Optifine, but if I did, I would zoom up there, see how things are looking. I don't want to look up there directly, because then all the Endermen are going to teleport down here. I don't know what their range is, but the Enderman would teleport down here, be mad at me, and because he didn't fall naturally, I'd have to take him out. You'll hear. We're going to try something real fast, and we're going to see whether or not it happens. Chewy. Alright. That egg was taking up inventory space, and I was contemplating whether or not I should take it back or just try it here. Because if we had a chicken spawn here, then that'd be interesting. Methods World. There were several chickens on there. Someone was keeping track of all of them. Can't remember who. But yeah, there are several named chickens on his series, and they were all found in different locations. The modern experience. Although I know this is a really slow thingy. Really slow Enderman farm. If I really wanted, I could increase the efficiency, adding additional layers and making adjustments and all that, but I don't know if I will. Oh boy, I still need another 140. Yeah, looks like I'll be repairing the shovel on my own time. That way we could start tomorrow back home. Wonder how much XP the Enderman drops. 51. Oops, that's gonna finish it. Oh no, 71. Yeah, there's if you're playing in dev, you've got the item, and depending on the version, you have the durability bar. Yeah, that's all that. Oh, hold up. Axe is complete. Here, I'll let the Enderman stockpile again before I finish that. But yeah, depending on the version, if you're playing an earlier version of InDev, the tools don't have durability at all. And so you could just keep digging, but then the speed's still gonna be rather slow. In fact, if you play an even earlier version of InDev, there might not even be tools at all. But at that point, you're so early on in InDev, I don't even know if there's an InDev house. I don't remember the exact order for items and blocks to be implemented within InDev. It's hard to keep track mentally of InDev versions, what's added when it's all just called InDev and you have to remember the dates. I feel like remembering version numbers is easier to remember than dates. That's why I'm better at Minecraft history than real world history. We don't have version numbers in the real world. Not that I'm aware of. Well, unless you wanted to start calling this year 2.2.5. Or 2.20.5. No, 2.02. I don't know, doesn't matter. That's when it gets complicated. Because how would you describe the year as a version number? Because otherwise you could say 2.0.2.5, but at that point it's getting too complicated. At that point, but oops. Starting in 128 is a pretty good version. I want to say on my series though, here on UMP I started in 124. I think. I'd have to go back. But yeah, we have passed 2 hours on here, so anyone who has any final thoughts to say them now. We'll be back again tomorrow, hopefully also the regular time. Hopefully you don't have to see me take the boat all the way back home. But yeah, we shall work on something else tomorrow. Yeah, infinite durability. When tools were first added, they had infinite durability. But yeah, that's indeed all it for today. Thank you all for watching. Bye.